Now that we have a good understanding of the concept of strategy, vision, and mission, before we go further into being able to design or execute strategy, this is a good place to stop, breathe, and revisit some commonly used terms in business organizations, especially in the corner office. Even if these related terms sound basic, these are recommended before moving on to stuff specific to strategy. Assumptions. These are what you assume, believe, or expect to be there, like capabilities, systems, and resources while undertaking a project. These are also the internal or external factors that would impact the design and execution of the strategy. Benchmarking. When we measure and compare our organization's attributes such as products, services, or even overall performance with the accepted best in class or best practices. Constraints. So these are what can cause trouble or restrict one to successfully achieve a strategic outcome, like assumptions could be technology, resources, or capabilities, but in a limited or negative sort of sense. Core values. Now, these are the fundamental beliefs or principles that dictate how the organization would behave and deeply influence its culture and actions. It is being able to differentiate between right and wrong. Change management. This is just an approach or a process to bring an organization from the current level to the future desired level. It is highly comprehensive, but actually commonsensical and has a lot to do with being able to communicate the leadership's intent properly. Remember, change management is not the same as management of change. Now let's talk about customer value proposition. I'm sure you've heard of it many times. So how do you create, sustain, and deepen relationships with your customers? Through products, services, and your image, right? So customer value proposition is a clear statement of the value or the benefit an organization offers to its customers. Deliverables. Simply put, these are the outputs of any initiative. Could be your regular PowerPoint slides or the product itself. It means what you need to do, to produce and deliver to prove that you have actually done the job. Intended results. Again, in simple words, that's how you describe a successful performance. So how is it different from a deliverable? Think. Milestones. So these are your main achievements or completion of specific activities or tasks in the path to success. They usually refer to the time frame by which a target needs to be accomplished. Parking lot. How interesting, isn't it? These are the ideas or recommendations that can be saved to be discussed or used at later stage. They can be relevant, but actually not in the present agenda. Portfolio. This is a generic term, but one can call it a set or a collection of programs or projects grouped together. Portfolio management is basically an evaluation and control of performance of those projects. Stakeholders. Now this is a universe of beings or identities. Can be people or groups who are interested in or concerned about the outcome of your organization's initiatives. Could be your investors, customers, employees, suppliers, governments, communities. It depends on what you're talking about, from the entire organization's perspective or something specific to the project. Business case. It is a document that contains justifications or reasons for taking up an initiative. It analyzes many factors, such as the compelling case for change, economic factors such as return on investment, commercials, costs, affordability, governance structure, management roles, whatever. Honestly, these can be tricky and need a lot of business and creative sense along with selling skills. But the idea is always to push our boundaries, right? Environmental scan. This is easy, even if it sounds a little bit complicated. You just scan the environment. So basically, it is a system or a process of collecting, analyzing, and assessing information about events and the relationships within an organization's internal or external environments, such as, the competitive position, policies, markets, stakeholders, whatever. The basic purpose of environmental scanning is to help management determine the future direction of the organization based on how these factors can potentially impact the organizations. You must have heard of SWOT and PEST analysis, right? Those are the outputs of such an exercise. Please note that even if these sound a little bit theoretical, we all need to revise the basics from time to time. Whatever our age and experience, we all are management students after all. Finally, we need to understand that we are trying to explore an ocean that has no end. Still, this is a humble endeavor to touch upon some useful concepts to enhance our understanding of business and strategy. Many more videos are in pipeline, but if there is anything specific, please feel welcomed to share your ideas. Takeaway for today: business management is not rocket science, and we should actually try to talk about it in a way that most people can understand. It is not about showing off. Knowledge should be accessible, made simple, and shared with all.